places it deep. Johnson taken down at the 27. Gerbach brings the offense to the line of scrimmage here in the first quarter. To throw on first.
The defender really shouldn't be too discouraged. That was just an incredible catch by the receiver.
Gerbach from shotgun formation. Will set up the throw on first down. Touchdown, Ravens!
It's my game!
Stover to attempt the PAT. He knocks it through. Ravens 7, Dolphins 0.
These receivers never cease to amaze me. Awesome touchdown catch.
Sometimes you just have to shake your head at these guys and their great ability.
Well, let's see if they can answer.
Number 84, waiting to return the kick. Stover boots it long. Fends off the tackler. 84, taken down at the 25. Miami takes possession, 1st and 10.
What's up? We're going to get some, Rondé.
Fiedler readies to throw the ball. Conrad, all by his lonesome, makes the catch. Taken down at his own 42.
What a catch.
Baltimore going with 5 defensive backs now.
Defense, go.
Red, 25. Pick up.
Smith starts in the open field.
Dick Lamar Smith is a tough runner, but he's also an extremely talented receiver out of the backfield. He's got good tools.
It's my rock.
Fiedler scans the defense on 1st down.
Hot. Hot.
They keep it on the ground. Smith tackled at the 33-yard line.
Defensive line looked like they were on roller skates on that play. Great push up front.
They're in the nickel now.
Feel the heat, baby.
Hot. Hot.
Smith burrows into the line.
I'm the man.
Baltimore well off the line of scrimmage.
35.
Smith gets the carry. Breaking tackles. Smith down at the 20-yard line.
Smith scampers for good yardage thanks to the gaping hole his line busted open for him.
Fiedler barks out the signals on 2nd down. At the end of the first, it's the Ravens 7, Dolphins 0. Fifth play on this drive.
Hot. Hot.
Smith pushes straight ahead.
Wow, the offensive line exploded off the ball on that play. The defense was on their heels.
Baltimore shows a 5 defensive back set.
35.
Diebler drops back on first down. 5 yards on the pass.
Conrad saw he was by himself and just waited for the QB to find him. Good play.
Baltimore trying to prevent the home run here. Baltimore showing a 5-man defensive backfield. Diebler looks downfield on second down. Gain of 5 yards on the play.
He only used one hand to snag that thing. Incredible.
Baltimore drops back an army of defenders on this play. Smith takes it straight at touchdown, Dolphins. Mayer for the extra point attempt.
Red, 25. Hot.
There are no extra points. They all count. Ravens, 7. Dolphins, 7.
Most coaches don't like to go wide down this close, but it worked out on that play.
Lewis waiting to return the kick. Mayer kicks it deep. Johnson taken down at the 29. Baltimore with the ball, 1st and 10. Allen gets the toss.
The offensive line coach is smiling after that play. His guys got it done there.
Yeah, you've always said the men in the trenches are what makes an offense go. Gerbach calls signals. Split that. Allen takes the pick. Breaks through for a nice gain.
That linebacker thought he had the angle, but the offensive line sealed him off before he could make the play.
Yeah, when the line does that kind of job, the running back's job becomes easy. Allen starts in the open field. Walker makes the hit.
Allen couldn't find much daylight on that play. Pretty good D.
Yeah, the defense read their keys beautifully on that play. Allen on the sweep. Taken down at the opponent's 49.
The offensive lineman just couldn't cut off the pursuit on that play. Good defense.
Allen to the outside. Miami takes over following 4th down. Miami takes over 1st and 10.
47.
Smith running hard into the line. Bullware takes him down.
Looks like the defense just stacked the middle. Short game.
Diebler starts this drive in the 2nd quarter. Back to throw. Intended for the wide receiver, incomplete.
The quarterback can't do any more than that. The ball hit him right between the numbers.
The players head for the locker room and will take a well-needed breather. It's the Ravens 7, Dolphins 7.
A lot of NFL games have become defensive battles in recent years. That first half was a great example.
'84, waiting to return the kick. Stover blasts it deep. Number 84, taken down at the 24. Miami takes over 1st and 10.
Yo, keep your eye on that.
Fiedler will look to throw.
Nothing fancy there. Go deep, I'll throw it, you catch it.
The
All right,
defenders
guys,
just
let's
got to
concentrate.
put that one behind him, Dan. Baltimore going with 5 defensive backs now. Smith takes the pick.
Smith turned the corner and saw nothing but daylight. Great blocking.
True, partner. The offensive line deserves the credit for that play. Fiedler looks over the defense on 1st down.
You better run, boy.
Smith to the outside.
Great execution. The linemen were working their tails off, and the back exploded around the corner.
You're right, Dan. The big fella's got it done on that play. Baltimore setting up with 5 DBs this time. He takes the handoff. 2 yards on the carry.
Conrad saw a little crease, but it closed up before he could squeeze through for a decent gain.
The back shaking his head after that play, Dan.
Red, 25.
Fiedler back to pass. Interception.
I wasn't sure he had the right position, but he proved me wrong.
Gerbach takes possession here in the 3rd period.
You can't burn me back.
Is going to throw here. Intercepted. Miami with the ball, 1st and 10.
Come on, defense, let's go.
Pass is intercepted.
Some defenders just have a nose for the football. He smelled that play out and made the play.
The same old story, Dan. Turnovers absolutely kill you. Gerbach prepares to pass. Incomplete, looking for the wide receiver.
The quarterback might think about throwing in another direction if he continues to drop the easy ones.
You're right. A drop pass is just a dropped opportunity. Gerbach from the shotgun. Drops to throw. AD, the intended receiver there.
You got to hang on to the ball when you have a chance. Just a drop there.
Gerbach lines up in the shotgun. To throw on 4th down.
That's always good to
Look
see.
alive
A
out
receiver
there. Let's
willing
go.
to fight through traffic for the big reception.
Absolutely right. You can't fault the defender. He was right there. Miami crowding the line of scrimmage. Gerbach going to the air. Looking to the middle. It's incomplete.
You know, the huddle isn't big enough after a receiver drops a pass like that. He's got to try to put it behind him quickly.
Miami going with 6 defensive backs. Gerbach will throw on second down. Incomplete, looking for the wideout.
That was just a lack of concentration there.
I agree, Dan. The receiver just took his eyes off that one. Gerbach looking downfield. Miami will rush 4 this time. Gerbach will look to throw. The wideout brings it in. Taylor down at the 2-yard line.
A lot of quarterbacks do this. They just throw it up and hope their guy comes down with it.
You're right, partner. The receiver showed great concentration there. And now, the 4th and final quarter. It's the Ravens 7, Dolphins 7.
The fourth quarter of a tie ball game is usually where the stars shine the brightest. We'll see if that happens.
Allen gets the toss. Touchdown, Ravens! Stover will attempt the extra point. If there's a player the coach should be able to count on, it's his point-after kicker. Ravens 14, Dolphins 7.
I wasn't sure he would be able to turn the corner, but he found a way to take it home.
Speed kills, Dan. Marion back deep for the return. Stover kicks it deep. Number 84 taken down at his own 45. Miami ball 1st and 10. Smith takes the toss. Smith has just broken the 100-yard rushing barrier.
Some guys just have a burst. I'd say this guy is obviously one of them.
Baltimore drops back an army of defenders on this play. Smith takes it into the line.
All 11 offensive players were clicking there, especially the linemen.
Well, some of the defensive linemen are shaking their heads. Diebler checks out the defensive alignment on 1st down. 2 minutes left to play. Baltimore setting up with 5 DBs this time. Diebler going to the air. Misses his man.
It's hard, but the quarterback's got to forget that play and move on.
Yeah, Dan, the quarterback just looked a little unsettled there. They're trying to stop the big play here. Going the other way, interception. Baltimore, ball 1st and 10. Gerbach is going to throw here. The pass ball's incomplete. He was looking for the wide receiver.
Walker opted to deflect the pass instead of going for the pick. Smart play.
Gerbach will look to throw.
Questionable read by the quarterback, but big play any way you look at it.
In this
All
physical
day,
game,
baby.
you see
All
plays of
day
absolute poetry sometimes. Miami will send 4 against the quarterback. Gerbach drops to throw. AD now has 5 catches in the game.
I don't know what to say about an amazing catch like that.
Gerbach with split backs. Allen receives the pitch. Loses yardage on the play.
Great play by the defense. They put him in a little bit of a hole.
Gerbach scanning the defense on 2nd down. Allen takes the pitch. 2 yards on the carry.
It looked like a pretty good play initially, but they stopped him after only a couple.
Gerbach has split his backs behind him. Allen to the outside. Goes backwards on that one.
Allen wanted to turn the corner, but the defense had other ideas, Dick.
"26 yards on the attempt. Plenty of distance, and he puts it through. Ravens 17, Dolphins 7. Marion awaits the kick. Stover sends it toward the end zone. '84 tackled at the 25-yard line. Smith in the backfield. Fiedler outside the pocket. Pass underneath. Complete. Smith out of bounds at the 29-yard line.
The defender has nothing to be ashamed of. The receiver just made an incredible catch.
The wideout snags it. McKnight taken down at the 33.
They were both there, but the receiver managed to outfight the defender for the ball.
Now, Dan, that was anybody's ball. And that ends it with a final score of Ravens 17, Dolphins 7. For Dan Fouts, I'm Dick Enberg saying so long.